What's up, guys? This is Sage, Sounds Good Stereo, Nashville, Tennessee. We have this really cool project here in the Bay that we just wrapped up. It's a 2020 Raptor, actually Velociraptor Hennessey edition that we got shipped to us from an awesome client that watches our videos. We didn't film any of the background stuff that you guys have seen before in the past. We kind of just got this one done, and I want to basically take you guys on a tour of what we did and show you all the details. Alright, so what makes the Velociraptor a Velociraptor from Hennessey is, obviously you can see it's not a normal everyday Raptor. It has a really cool front bumper, custom lighting. It says Velociraptor right there, cut into the front bumper. Obviously it looks like they did some type of intercooler upgrade, because I know this vehicle is a twin turbo V6 and they do an upgrade to it, airbox and Brembo brakes and lift kit and suspension and the whole 9 yards, and has the nice Hennessey stickers on the ass end. Also a rear bumper that Hennessey puts on there with the rigid industry lights, custom exhaust. Very tasteful. This car has PPF all over the vehicle, which is really cool to protect its paint job. So yeah, really cool looking truck on the outside, and really cool inside now. Also has the amp research motorized steps, which is really cool. Excuse the footprints, we're working on it. In this one, we did the main thing that you can see right from the start is we actually did a Linkswell Tesla style radio in here, which is really cool. Nice big screen. Took out the OEM source unit and put in a large touchscreen, which takes over the AC controls and all the car functions, CarPlay, the whole 9 yards. And obviously our custom pillars that we make and ship all over the country, which is pretty cool. We got those down packed. Sound really good, look really good, fit real well. And then obviously you guys have seen the behind the scenes of the doors. I'm pretty sure 100 times. We do our full sound treatment, our block off plates, our custom speaker adapters that include the foam gasket that goes around and seals it to the door. This particular truck has the KX3s from Focal in the front door, so 6.5-inch mid base mounted in the front door, 3-inch tweeter in our custom pillar. And then in the rear door, you can see the doors are factory. We don't do any cosmetic changes to the OEM door panels. The 6.5-inch Kevlar coaxial in the back on our adapter plate, full sound treatment, block off plate, you know, head to toe, gasket around, seals it to the door, the whole 9 yards. So on the doors, it's, you know, factory. There's nothing really changed. They're just deadened and reduces road noise, improves sound quality, the whole 9 yards. And then I can flip these seats up. You can actually see that's what our enclosure, what our enclosure looks like. You can see that there. Can actually flip this back down and get that. Enclosure fits really nice right underneath the seat. See, it follows the curve of the seat and everything. And then there's, can't really see, the lighting's really bad. But yeah, so it all fits underneath the factory seat. It's not lifted. We do 4 6.5-inch subs ported, which is the best sounding, most output we found to do in these vehicles. We also have a couple other options, a pair of tins down firing, and we're actually working on a really cool behind the seat sub that's going to fit back here behind the seat where the jack goes. In this particular vehicle, there's a 901 Focal amplifier mounted back here on our amp rack extension piece that we're going to offer here soon. I can flip this down. You can see, hopefully the lighting's good enough for you guys. We got a 8 to 12 aerospace, 6.900, two 1.900s running the base. All of our power distribution, Zen module, all that stuff is mounted securely, bolted into factory locations on our amp racks. Don, thank you for the lighting. People can see a little bit better. A lot going on, a lot of equipment mounted in this really small space. But once the seat's flipped up, I'll flip this side up first, get full functionality, everything fits, you know. So that all locks in place and you're good to go. So it's really cool. In this particular vehicle, we move this seat forward for you guys. You can actually see in there. Let me see that light and get some light in here. So we have 4 6.5-inch Gladen subs, fully trimmed out. This is considered a level 5 enclosure, and we did a Hennessey logo in the middle there for him that we had our buddy do for us. And if you flip on the just press the key, don't start the truck. So you can see this. Don turned on the truck, he probably lost my audio, but upfitter switch number 6, on and off. Turn it on, it lights up the logo on the enclosure. This is a little bit difficult to do. The upfitter wires are under the hood, so you have to run it back from under the hood all the way back to the lighting. So we did that for the customer so we can turn it on and off. Once it's off, you really can't. It's kind of very stealth. We did this one all in black. Normally the bottom section underneath the logo we can do in pretty much any color you guys want. Normally it's done in red. This one's done all in black. Kind of just matches the stealthness of this vehicle. It's pretty much all black on the outside. So that's the sub enclosure. Let me show you guys the radio. Alright, so now we're gonna check out this Linkswell radio, which fits decently well. We had to do some slight modifications to get it to fit exactly how we wanted it. But the fit and finish is good. The functionality is good. It's actually pretty good. I'm pretty damn impressed with it. Basic functions, AM, FM, you got your climate control. Obviously the knobs are gone, but you do have digital climate control now, which is pretty cool. So you have full control over the AC system, and you have obviously this big screen here. All the backup cameras work. You still have your force cam, vehicle information, and the most important to this particular customer was having CarPlay. So you can launch what's called Phone Link and plug in your iPhone. And wait a second, and now you have basically CarPlay on the screen, nice and big. Go to a playlist, play a track, right? Steering wheel control, track forward, track back, the whole 9 yards. Press and hold, launch Siri. Everything works great. So pretty neat. Let me go ahead and play this thing for you guys. This is not a, you might want to put on some headphones or something to hear the sound, but you know, hearing it over YouTube is not easy, but you maybe get a somewhat of an experience. If I can find my appropriate music that I'm allowed to play. See what happens.
Just feel good. 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 Just feel good.
No, it's not the best demo over YouTube. I think the best part of all this is every time we do a system here, get it all done, we tune it. I spend quite a bit of time tuning, making sure it's 100%, and I think every time we do one of these, it gets better and better. DJ, actually, I asked him to listen to it, and he played a bunch of his favorite music, and he said, just straight up, like, gave me goosebumps, and it was just phenomenal. And he's like, you know, it's just amazing, you know, and that's our goal. It looks good, it fits well, but the most important thing to us is the way it sounds. I mean, it sounds good stereo. It says it in the name. That's what we're all about is sound. I mean, you hear the vocalist right there in the center. There's no center channel in here anymore, but it sounds like there's a center speaker. You hear the vocalist in the middle, you hear the instruments behind her, you hear the width. I mean, we played a Michael Jackson track, and it sounds like he's walking from outside of that mirror all the way to the outside of the driver's side mirror. I mean, that's what we do here is create that really high-end engulfing experience. We want you to be able to listen to your favorite music and get goosebumps like you were there at the live show watching your favorite artist. That's the whole point of this. And thank you guys for watching. Check us out. We got a lot of new things on the way. A lot of cool stuff going on, so please, you know, subscribe, check us out, you know, like our videos. We appreciate the support. Thank you.